This is Snook. Oh, hi. Oh, hi. This is Snook. Alright, I'll just play with this and I'll eventually get in a better mood. Look at the background, it's already. Every time I move in this chair, the background gets fuzzier. If I leave the chair and the background are fine. So obviously it doesn't like my white hair, and I'm sorry, but I'm not dyeing my white hair for a green screen. And there's an alarm at 5 o'clock, which means there's a radio show on Monday night at 5? Which one am I missing? Damn. Oh, coffees. Alright, so I need to get this at least because my husband's going to come home and then it's going to be noisy and then I'm not going to be able to get this done, and I got a turkey I got to get in, and oh jeez, I'm going to get yelled at by everybody in the world, and you know what? I might just take a nap. The Awareness Engagement Contest, which begins now, which was 2 days ago, and it's in collaboration between Geronimo Rubio and BD Community, and answering questions. So what I need to do is answer 3 questions and then a bunch of other stuff, but that's for me to take care of. You don't have to. So just so you know. And I'm trying. Oh, you can't see my hands once they get out of here. Nobody will know that I'm talking with my hands anymore. Ah! Okay, I'm a little irritated because, like, you can't see like part of my hair, and I think it's between the white hair and the lighting changing every 30 seconds in my kitchen, and me not knowing what I'm doing, and then on top of it, I did something to the green screen that I'm not willing to admit out loud yet, which really upset me because I probably should have known that what I did was a bad thing. And I'm just going to leave it as at that. It's a bad thing. But I wanted to use this background because people complain I don't get out enough. But it's like a bazillion minus a bazillion Fahrenheit and a minus a bazillion Celsius. It's cold outside, and I'm not going out. But I wanted to do this, and I wanted to try my new green screen because I only used it once, and it was a lot of fun. But then something happened, and I got a lot going on in my life, and I couldn't get back to it, and you really can't see my hands, which really kind of makes me talking with my hands. You just see me moving my body without my hand gestures, which is a little weird. I have to admit, even for me, I'm like, what is she doing? And I'm doing it, and yeah, and my hair keeps going in and out. All right, so welcome to my head. Without further ado, I'm sure I'll have some other comments, but we're going to try. Without further ado, the questions I am supposed to be answering is, number 1, what feature would you like to see added to the DTube form? Well, I've been thinking about it, quite honestly, and what I would like, number 1, is I would like them to back up my videos. I know it costs a lot of money, and I know that there are people that will back up your videos if you give them money. I just don't have any to give. The thing behind me was actually a Christmas present, and from 2 very wonderful people that I'm lucky enough to have in my life. So it would be nice because then I wouldn't have to back them up onto the other the other site that will save my videos. But it would be nice if they were just there, and then I wouldn't have to double upload videos, and I wouldn't have to record them on multiple platforms, or upload them on multiple platforms. Oh, live streaming. I wish that DTube could get their live streaming to work, because then I would only have to use one format, or one DApp, or whatever you want to call it. It would be nice to be able to do everything all in one place. Instead of, okay, I'm live streaming, I gotta go over here, and then I gotta upload this over here, and then download this over here, and then save it in this file. And if you could see my filing system on my computer, you would never, ever wonder. I shouldn't have any videos or anything that, what I do, it's just a miracle, quite honestly, because that I can find anything I've used before and not use again. Did you see that? It got darker. Oh, anyway, so let's go on to question 2, shall we? I don't think this is going to be my best video ever, but I'm trying. I am trying, and I keep. Now I remembered the turkey. Well, thank God I remembered the turkey. But there's a turkey in my sink that I forgot about. Need to get it in the oven and cook it. And I don't think it takes as long as what Key thinks it takes. But it needs to smell like cooking turkey. And it's too big for my Instapot. So I'm going to have to put it in the oven. Alright. Question number 2. What is your favorite style of content to follow on DTube? Well, quite honestly, there's this one person, and I'm horrible at names, so please don't yell at me. Been horrible at names and dates my whole life. If I see a picture of you, I can tell you your life story. I can tell you what you ate the day before, if you've told me. I mean, I'm not a mind reader or anything, but names and dates, I'm horrible at. Ask my son. When he was born, I spent the first month that he was born in my head saying his date of birth over and over again because I didn't want to be that one mom that was like, what's your son's birthday? And I'd be like, it was spring, somewhere in there. So, please, if I don't pronounce your name right or even know your name, that doesn't mean I don't know you. Just because that's just, there's only so much room up there in names and dates. There is. That quadrant of my brain is filled with my family, which is like 3 people. 3. Back to the question. There's a guy. I'm pretty sure it's a guy. Actually, I know it's a guy because I see his hands. There's a guy, and you can't see my hands. There's a guy that does real life drawings on DTube, and when I'm like really stressed, which right now would probably be a really good time to go watch like 20 of his videos, but he does real-time drawing, all different things, and I really love watching that to relax. It's neat to see, for me, other people create, and then watch them create live, and it's like, well, how do you know where to put your hand? How did you know that this was gonna, how do you know that stuff? I mean, I tried the little scribble, doodling and stuff, and okay, I admit some of them look cute, but I mean, what comes out when I doodle is a crapshoot. And this guy's like, I'm gonna make this, and they make it, and it's right there, and you see all the steps, and that I really like. I really enjoy that. And I watch those late at night when I'm really tired and I'm trying to relax, and I do that. And then what else do I watch? I watch Sergio Mendes. I really like his. I don't watch all of them. Again, it's really hard because the last 5 months of my life have been like so up in the air from the first like year I was on here, and hopefully exactly a month from today I will be a very happy camper, and life will, I can breathe again. But right now, yeah, not happening. But I like his stuff. He says some very true and straightforward things. He makes funny videos. So I really like watching his stuff. What else is there? What else do I? Oh, and actually, he just, let me find his name, because he's new to the platform, newer, and I did a contest on DTube called Do You Have the Guts? And him and Tip Fox were the only ones that did the contest, okay? And M Sonic, EMSONIC, and Tip Fox were the only ones who did the contest. And his was hilarious. M Sonic's was hilarious. He was the first one out there. You could tell he had a ball doing it, and it was so funny. And I was like, I shared it to all my friends. I'm like, you gotta watch this. You gotta watch this guy. He's gonna be something. If he lets himself relax and just be himself, he's gonna be great. He's gonna be hilarious. So again, I like funny things. I like to make people laugh, and I like to watch really funny things and creative funny things. And he is putting out these DTube stories, and he did one on his boring life, which was hilarious. And he's finally relaxing and coming into his own, and I am so excited to watch him in the coming months to see what he comes up with, because he just needed to relax, just relax and do something, not what everybody else is doing, what you think everybody else wants you to do. Just do you, what makes you happy and what makes you just laugh and have fun. And it doesn't matter if it's serious or not, but if you really have a passion for it, it shows. And this young man is hilarious. So I mean, stitching hilarious. And now hopefully other people will find him, because I've been keeping my eye on him. And the other day I woke up, I was tired, I was crabby, and I happened to just catch his video as he released it. I laughed my butt off. And I mean, I'm like, my eyes are closed, I hadn't had coffee yet, and I'm just laughing. Because it was so neat to see a person let themselves finally just relax and do something that they want to do, that you can tell that they're having fun doing. And it made me happy and laugh on so many levels. So, okay, what was the question again? Alright, so I like funny things. Sorry, that was a rant, but it's so true, and you just gotta go see his stuff. I also really love motivational things. There's a couple that Freedom Point, I love watching his stuff. He was probably the first DTuber that I actually sat down and watched his stuff, and this was when DTube, it was a crapshoot whether it was going to load or not. He was the one that was using it all the time, and he would only upload to DTube. And I mean, it was like he was what I would watch too at night to relax, because he's got a real calming voice, and he tells you, he makes you think, and about just daily life, and some motivational. I like motivational things too. So, and we all have our favorites, and I'm listening to and watching other people's videos of these. I'm hearing names that I know, but yet I would like to know better. And when I have time, maybe in a month. There's so many people that I want to go back and watch their old videos and catch their new ones, and there's a lot that I would like to be able to do, and unfortunately life and time is just bleh. So let's move on. I think I've extended that question as much as you possibly can. So let's go on to number 3. What type of content do you enjoy creating on DTube? Well, comedy for one. I love comedy. I don't necessarily like go, I'm going to make a funny video today. I just think that sometimes while I'm talking, some things end up funny. It's really, I mean, like, I don't have a script in front of me. Believe me, I don't have a script in front of me when I'm making a video. It's just off the top of my head. And some turn out funnier than others, and I like to make people laugh. I enjoy, and I want to get back to it now that I'm home, but maybe when I have time. I really enjoyed taking that word of the day that I would find and making and using the face rake where I was a fox or the old lady or whatever, and making up stories just off the top of my head, because again, I don't write anything down. It's just poof, and there it is. And then I forget it, and then I have it on tape. And then I upload it, and then if I ever want to, well, what was that? I can go back and click on it. And it's as simple as that. Except I have to go to a different site to click on it, to find it. Because I'm never going to find it in my files on my computer. Just, being honest there. I like that I have the freedom to sit and ramble. I call them my rambles, which is usually start out me thinking of one idea, like, oh, I want to talk about this, and ends up in a totally different direction. But it's therapeutic for me, and usually it ends up with some kind of information. Oh, I just looked and thought, oh, did I not start recording this? God, I did. I'm like, I can't go with this. Oh, dear Lord. I forgot to hit the record button. But I did, so it's okay. So we can move on, because I really need to get this done. Way too much information. Alright. What was the question again? What type of content do you enjoy creating? Things that make people laugh. I love it. It makes me happy. To hear that something that I made somebody laugh. You have no idea the amount of joy that I get out of that. I think laughter is so needed in this world, and I think clean laughter is I don't think jokes or that kind of thing always needs swearing in it. I think you can do it just on daily life and daily activities without adding swear words in. Not that I don't swear, because I do. Ask my son, he gets mad when I swear. He's 30 years old and still gets mad that I swear. So, because I guess moms aren't supposed to swear or something like that. I don't. And I just anything. I do. I call them songs, but they're me speaking, and then I find music, and then I put it to a background, and I really enjoy doing that. So I really run the gamut of whatever hits my fancy and in my head at the time. But that, to me, is the best thing about DTube and the people that follow me is that they know that, well, I don't know what she's thinking on this post, but we'll wait, and tomorrow we'll have one that we understand, and then we can write something nice on her post, because today we have no idea what she's doing or why. And that's really what it amounts to, is that the being on the Steem blockchain, you have the freedom to do whatever you want, and that's what I love. I love the fact that if I have an idea, and even if it turns out and it's really a bad idea, I can still do it. It doesn't matter, you know. I can still try, because I mean, if you're not trying and not learning, and if you're doing the same thing every day, your brain isn't working. It's not generating brain cells. It's not clicking, and your brain needs to learn new things in order for it to keep going, so that when you get old like me and have all white hair, you can think, and like, well, hopefully better than I can, you know. I mean, I'm just putting it out there. If you want to be like me when you grow up, you just keep doing the same old thing and not learn anything, and you could end up just like me. So I think I'll put the rules and everything down below, and someday I'll figure out this green screen thing, and but I had it set up. It was a perfect shot, and then I touched a button, and then it got fuzzy again, and my white hair, and I got a turkey that needs to get in the oven that I just remembered. So DTube is also good for while you're talking, you actually remember real life things that you have to do, like put a turkey in the oven before your husband gets home and goes, why don't I smell a turkey? And I'm hungry. So what do you feel? Have a great day, everybody. Bye.